Hi. It's really gross in here. It's very hot today. But I had my first episode of play therapy to save the world yesterday. I did. It was an experiment. It's early on in the process. It will get better once I learn to use the programs and start improvising more. I used to do improv and acting many years ago. I have not acted since in any improv since 1997. That's a long time ago now, as you know. So, and my self-esteem has gone down like significantly in recent years, especially this past year, because of all the bullying that I went through and harassment and abuse in the hospitals. So, I really need this therapy, this play therapy, which is also art therapy, which is also like drama therapy. It's also expressive therapy. It's a lot of different types of things for me, and so it's not just it's not really just it's not acting exactly like some of it is, and it is improv, but it's my actual inner child who are not an act putting on an act of for I don't know, it's very confusing. But it's an interesting experiment, and it's interesting process, and I'm doing pretty good. I had a good day today so far. I visited with a friend, and that went well. And he helped me take out some trash, and we talked for a while. And then today, I have just I got a couple of new canvases in the mail last night today, this morning. And I'm gonna turn those into some more backgrounds. I have plans for a background for it's like a Dr. Seuss related background and a Muppet Babies background, and so yeah, those will be coming soon. And I also today I just got back upstairs. Like, part of why I'm sweating so bad is I just went down to get some of my new toys for the upcoming episodes. Because basically the first episode, it stars these two. Someone fell. One of my new toys. Anyway, Rainbow Bright turned around. Rainbow Bright and Jam Master Jay are kind of they're some of the stars. There's a love story going on, and they're under a love spell. There's a love spell, and that's the first episode. It's called a love spell, and that's between Jam Master Jay and Rainbow Bright. And so that's what the first episode is kind of. And there's other characters in the first episode. We've got the Queen of Hearts and Biggie and Alice in Wonderland are all in the first episode too. But I have so many different parts that I want to put into this story. It's going to be a long story with a lot of different pieces, a lot of different characters, and but I wanted to represent some of what I just went through. And so a couple of things that I just got were things that I just I had to order them for the art project, because they're specific characters that I want to. Oh, let me include animal here. I put them in the back, but anyway, I don't love them both. Okay, but I got a witch. I got this witch. She's from Hocus Pocus, I think. I don't really know that movie. I'm gonna have to watch it. This year for Halloween, maybe, because I don't like really scary stuff anyway, so it would be a good one, because I know it's not scary, or not really anyway. And so I might try to watch that one this year. But she looks like a good witch, and she reminds me a little bit of myself as a teenager, and that character is gonna be in the story, and that's when I got into witch stuff. And I have recently been gotten back into some of that stuff and my spirituality and stuff, and with my meditation and everything, and so yeah, it's part of the story. I'm not going to get into how it's part of the story right now because I don't understand it entirely, but it's part of the story. And so I got a witch, and then I got well, just this I got a couple days ago, or yesterday, or a couple days ago. I got this 2 days ago, I think. It's a little devil. It's a Lego devil, baby devil, and it was like a few pieces I had to put it together, and it was like fun to put it together, and also like I wanted a devil, but I didn't know what I wanted, and I wasn't sure if I wanted an evil devil or like I was thinking like because there's different types of devils in my story, but this is the best one for starting because this is like it reminds me of how people have been trying to like say that I'm the devil and like trying to make people think I'm the devil because I'm all these things that like supposedly are evil, like being trans or queer or like an artist or disabled, or well, I'm not disabled people, but I don't like have a regular job, and or like I smoke weed, or I'm just like just different things about me that I mean I like rock music and hip hop and punk and stuff, like those kinds of things. So like, and I was thinking like recently, like when I went through my psychosis and everything, that it made me like I was feeling like people thought I was the devil, and like to a severe degree, I really felt like that, like the whole world thought I was. So this guy like is kind of cute, and he represents like that in me, and like how we all have a little devil in us, and I don't have a lot of devil in me, but I have a little devil in me, and that's like my little devil. So. And then I was looking through stuff. I wanted a Charlie Brown, and because I love Charlie Brown, and he reminds me of myself and stuff. And I found this one, and I had to have this one. It says Valentine's Day, good grief, and of course it's kind of wrecked, and see it's like flimsy and stuff. So. I'm going to open it right now in a minute, but I just wanted to show the original box and everything and how it came, because, well, I'm going to wait to open it actually, but I'm going to open it in a little bit and take it out of the box. I might save the box. I probably will because it's part of the story, and it's it works that the box is flimsy. Let's just put it that way. It feels like that, Valentine's Day this past year. I don't even care about Valentine's Day usually, but I had like two partners that I was like an open relationship with, two people that I was dating on Valentine's Day, and long distance relationships. I didn't really see them much. Was with them for many years, and we mostly just texted, and it wasn't like particularly romantic, and it was with a couple of trans men that I'm open to relationships with any gender or anything, and they were good people for the most part. And actually, like Valentine's Day was pretty, like I didn't even know it was Valentine's Day. I mean, I got them Valentine's presents. Excuse me, no. Yeah, well, no, I think I had gotten them. Well, if I had gotten them, sorry, I didn't mean to cough, but. I have a cough, but I think I had gotten them the Valentine's presents before Valentine's. I forget, like I think it was before that, but like it was just like a little gift or whatever, and I sent them each like a little thing, and then but Valentine's Day I is when I overdosed, and it wasn't because of Valentine's Day that I overdosed. I didn't even know it was Valentine's Day when I overdosed in February. Obviously, that's when Valentine's Day is. But I overdosed by accident. It wasn't a suicide attempt either, so it had nothing to do with Valentine's Day. But it seems to be in the big story that it actually was maybe symbolic that it happened on Valentine's Day. Let's just put it that way. It seems symbolic that it happened on Valentine's Day, and it's part of this story my story is a cliche story. I'm Jimmy Cliche, and what's more cliche than a love story? And a Valentine's Day being depressed and all that. That's like part of the story. So, we have this guy. We have, Valentine's Day. Good grief, Charlie Brown, and he's gonna be the kind of depressed version of me, I guess. And last but not least, I haven't opened this either, just because the packaging of this one is so cool looking. I really like this, and it's Pee Wee Herman and Terry, the pterodactyl. I mean, I'm a Pee Wee Herman fan. Like, Pee Wee's Big Adventure was one of the first movies I saw as a kid, or early on. It was the first and maybe the only movie I've ever seen in a drive-in movie, and that's kind of that'll be like part of the story. There'll be a drive-in, I think, in the story, and because a lot of my stories are gonna have like pieces of other stories like mixed in and everything, and but it'll be related to my story too. But Pee-wee at the drive-in will be like part of like how it was in his movie, but it's also symbolic, Pee-wee, because after Valentine's Day and after my if I said it was a suicide attempt, I apologize. It was an overdose, but it wasn't a suicide attempt. But anyway, I ended up in hospitals because of the overdose, and I was in and out of places, and I kind of I don't know, I had feelings for someone that I thought that was romantic feelings suddenly, that someone I used to know, and I know their favorite movie was Pee Wee Herman, and but I don't I don't know if I have romantic feelings for them anymore. It's been months now, and things have passed, and feelings have changed, and things. The feelings of romance helped me get through the time that I went through, though. It helped me to fight for what I had to fight for. I didn't have to physically fight, but I had to get through a lot. Like, I really had to fight for my life, and so, believing that I was Pee-wee, because also this is the other thing, is like I know she likes Pee Wee Herman, and I don't know, how she would feel about someone who's like me, who has DID, like dissociative identity disorder, and acts like a child sometimes. But then I thought, like, if she likes Pee Wee Herman, maybe she would like me. But who knows, I mean, I don't know. I'm just being weird. I mean, I don't feel that way right now. Like, I'm not looking for romance at the moment. I'm just looking to recover, and it's like not a situation where I could like, it's not a realistic situation. Like, I don't think it's gonna work out, but it helped me get through things. So just to think about it at the time, and I didn't mean to think about it. It kind of triggered in my head. Like, I saw her, and I just felt strong love, because I always loved her in not a romantic way, but just as a person, because she was there for me in a really hard time. And so anyway, I'm just like holding up this fucking thing, but anyway, Pee-wee is gonna be part of the story, and it's a love story, and it's like a story of somehow, like, you can have love, but it's not always the way that you want it to be or think it will be, or it changes, because like I said, I never thought of her romantically at all for like all the years I knew her until just recently, and it was only just, and I never even saw her the whole time that I was feeling the romantic feelings. I mean, I don't know. Who knows the way the world works, but anyway, so, we got Charlie Brown now. We're going to open Charlie Brown up and soon, and hope that he's not so mad anymore about love, because love is a good thing. And I've had a lot in my life, but I have never had a really ideal relationship in my life, like, other than when I was a teenager a long time ago, and that was not ideal either, because I was a mess of a human being at the time. And now I'm a better person, and I'm looking for something maybe better that is fit for me, a person that works with me, and And part of that story is going to be told in my story through this this way that I'm, telling my story, the um, the the play therapy to save the world. And who knows if I'll save the world, right? Who knows? Probably not, but it's worth a try.